From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Gerald Christian will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Again, a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Sean Green. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
The 1-0. He's taken strike 1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Little chopper back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Popped him up. Lindor is there. 1 out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
To the plate now, Fred Wiggins. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Wiggins is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Mooney stands at first with 1 out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. So now here is Ivan Delgado looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First delivery to him. Lifted in the air to center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Stepping in, Dominic Smith. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Skied into straightaway right. Wiggins moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
That's it.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. 1-1 to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
That's it. The left fielder, number 9.
Now at the plate is Minnie Minoso. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he misses there. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Smoke toward the hole. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Fouled off. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Popped up. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I'm too involved in God, not television.
Into the box, Owen Christian, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Edward Arnold, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 15 long balls and 25 driven in. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner goes for second, fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So next to bat will be Bart Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. One count. Here's the pitch.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. You can kiss it goodbye. So a 3-run shot to left center, 8th home run on the season for him, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Brian Brummett. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Green is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Stepping in next, Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
In now, Terry Mooney, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking, we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Fred Wiggins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box, Ivan Delgado, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Pirates lead it 4-0. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, and there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, Sean Green. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mets 1.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Into right field, that's a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So with one away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. At the plate now is Tyler Wiggins.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Green is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart.
Now into the box, Bart Wiggins. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Piazza waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
And now a pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, McNeil is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Dominic.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
To 1-2 now. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Mets 2. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0. That ball is absolutely crushed. Shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate, Terry Mooney, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line.
Green waits on it.
1 out.
The batter, the right fielder, Fred Wiggins.
Now at the plate, here is Fred Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ivan Delgado.
Next to stand in is Ivan Delgado, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, catch inside.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 6-2. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next, it'll be J.D. Davis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, here's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So here's Pete Alonso as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Now back.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mets lead one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Taijuan Walker, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now it'll be Owen Christian singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Edward Arnold is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Tyler Wiggins is on deck. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Nimmo, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back with where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the runner.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping up is Brian Brummett.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
0-1 the count. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
0-2.
First and second now, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 5 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 7-2. Striding in is Sean Green. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the Showtrack data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Ball.
It's 1-2. Is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now a swinging bunt. The 2-2. Runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped him up. Wiggins has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Christian Brummett stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering.
Oh, that counts.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney. Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in next, Fred Wiggins flew out last time up. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ivan Delgado will be next. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ivan. Delgado.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ivan Delgado, who bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch of the AB now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Sliced hard on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Carson Fulmer takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 56, Carson Fulmer.
In now, Minnie Minoso, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Gonna be a tough play. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Previously against Carson Fulmer, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Nope.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Pirates on top, 8-2. And now Owen Christian,
The second baseman, Owen.
first pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Edward Arnold is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Next up, Tyler Wiggins. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball well outside. Bart Wiggins would be next. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. And now here is Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heat?
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 to start the at bat. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now, Sean Green. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one.
Ball, that's inside.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Jeff McNeil, fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Green is off at first with 2 away. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, viewer. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Inside, ball 1.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both linemen.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Mets 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Bart Wiggins.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Piazza. Throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
So next to hit is Ryan Brummett. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you talk to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Piazza. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Next to hit, Minnie Minoso. He grounded out last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
8-4 tonight. Pittsburgh blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Gerald Christian with his 4th win this season. Carlos Carrasco struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Carson Fulmer takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, Christian Brument launched 3 solo home runs, leading the Buccos past the Mets 8-4. As of today, he is leading the National League in home runs. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they pulled away from the Nationals 8-1. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. They now have 5 straight wins. Jonathan Scope had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Tigers took care of Milwaukee 11-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-3. The Orioles shortstop, number 8, had a day to remember with 3 home runs totaling 5 RBIs as the Orioles took care of the Marlins 10-9. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Padres got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 10-6. The San Francisco Giants completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-1. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-2. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 12-5. Jose Quintana earned his first victory of the season, helping lead the Angels to the win over the Yankees 6-5. The Royals had 12 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 7-4. The Cleveland Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they